Anyways, this is going to be game number 2 of Canada versus France in the Sound Blaster Nations Cup. So definitely going to be an exciting game. Lots of crazy fights last one, and it could have been anyone's game. It was back and forth, back and forth. Anyways, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this one goes. This time, Canada has all of their champions that they would love to play, all of their, I guess you could potentially say their mains in a sense, like they're some of their best champions. So it's going to be very difficult. France is going to have to be playing at their maximum level in order to play versus these guys, because these are top-notch players and they're on top-notch champions. Big Fat GG on Oriana is so scary. But anyways, guys, I'm ColbyCheeZe and I'm casting today with Keely. What's up, Keely? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to see this play. I've got my observer mode activated. Buy my Doran's shield so we can see gold, and we're good to go. I'm kind of sad I picked Rammus for his okaying, but I can't hear him talk because of observer mode.
Well, you just have to walk around a little bit before you. I was just happy that Greg said, "Oh yeah," that's all I care about.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna look at the teams here. Who would win a level 1 fight? Probably Team Canada, because they've got a knockout from Cho'Gath. They've also got the AoE as the first attack from the odd one. They've got the aura from elements. So I really don't think that France wants to get caught in engagement. I see that they put a ward down there to prevent any kind of counter juggle action, and that should help them out. And they don't see anyone coming around, so that's going to be good. Could be a little bit of a small golem steal here. Either that,
They'll
or
probably
they're just
go for
going to
small
catch them.
golem, and then they can also wait to see if they're going to be foolish enough here mid to move bottom lane through the bushes. So.
All right, lots of pings going on. They want to jump into these bushes over here. I think there's a CV going. I don't know. Let me see whose that is. That's going to be our CV. So they are not seen. They know that nobody is in the lower jungle. I don't know if they're going to catch anyone coming down here. They expect someone to come down this path to go to the bottom lane, but it's too late. They've already.
Yep, it's too late. They already did pass. And actually, if they had waited in that bush right here,
they would have gotten a kill. They would have gotten 2 kills.
Absolutely would have gotten a kill.
Yeah, that's too bad. But, you know, that's all speculation. So they went ahead and took those wraiths. If Hotshot's not quick enough, he may lose a little bit of CS if he stays around too long. He's going to help him out by knocking up those red. They're going to steal this red from Amumu and just really do a little bit of nice counter jungle. I like what Gio and Kuja are doing here. They are picking up these small golems, which is going to allow them to hit level 2 quick. Actually, they ran away. So they're going to leave that golem there, which is going to be bad because it actually counter juggles Amumu even more and doesn't give them that advantage that they really wanted to get. So Amumu's going to be heavily counter jungled this game.
They had a really hard time with those golems. They kept resetting them over and over again. I think they reset 3 times while Tristana and Tarek were doing it. So it was, yeah, they had a really hard time there, and then they just totally screwed the jungler over. So.
All right, so here we go. Up top, oops, I'm just like throwing the screen around here. Up top, I don't see too much action unless there's a gank going down. I could be wrong, but I really doubt we're going to see anyone dying unless they just totally mess up. Amumu did a little bit of counter jungle. He did take the race from Nocturne, so that's good. He kind of knew, I think, that his were going to be taken, so it's a smart play on his part, picking those up. He really needed that, and that's going to help him not be behind. And there's those traps already.
Yeah, we have some early wards. We've got a ward from France here in the triangle bush, which also there's a ward from Canada also in that triangle bush, and then you have the ward that they placed early right there by red buff that just expired. So actually Amumu's going to get over to his wraiths, and he was able to get there before he even realized they were gone.
Yep.
So that's been really, really good for him. That counter jungling didn't do nearly as much damage as it would have.
Yeah, well, the thing is about the taking the race like that is they respawn so quickly. It's not that big of a deal, and so.
But it does give you kind of the one up as the jungler who stole the wraiths. It does give you a little bit of extra.
I think it's more of a big deal that Gio and Kuja couldn't kill that other small golem. That small golem would have probably been back up around now. And now he's going to be like, dang it, guys.
I know. I wonder if he's raging right now. I would be.
He'll be good. So he's going to be about the same level. There's a little bit of damage going on to...
Up. Yeah, there you go.
Top left.
I figured you were watching it too, as soon as you said damage.
Big damage. So, I'm curious how Gigi's going to be doing here. It doesn't look like anyone's... I mean, they've used their health potion. I'm sorry. Looks like Brand has used his health potions. He has not. So he's actually doing really well. And once Big Fat GG gets to level 9, that's when it's really strong because you get that ball to level 5 and you can just harass all day long and it does big, big damage. You can kill an entire creep wave or entire back wave and then easily kill the rest without too much delay. So he can just push the lanes, run around, get blue buffs, and walk up and down the lanes as much as he likes.
Oh, it looks like, let's see, Hotshot was, why did he go down to D? Help, oh, I think he pulled red.
Oh, that's very nice. Help Oddwin get that a little bit.
Yeah, pulled red so the Oddwin was able
Oh,
to
boom! Hit Geo with that Q. Nice job with the with that. He's keeping him pretty low, and with the mana that Kuja has, he's not going to be able to keep Geo up for too long there. So he's going to have to be really careful about that. I think they're getting outlaned here at this point, and the Chaox on on Caitlyn is going to be really strong versus Tristana early game because she has so much more range until Tristana is able to level that up.
Yeah, well, and the thing about having Sona in the lane is she does such hard harass. It's easy harass. All she has to do is hit a button, and it does a lot of damage in early levels. And you can obviously see that's really kind of wreaked havoc there on Geo and Kuja.
Yep. Already putting a ward down here. Element's doing a good job of keeping it safe for everybody. He put 2 wards, one at the dragon, one at that small bush, so they can easily, they're just going to push this lane as much as possible, try and keep it at the tower, use those traps as a bit of a zone technique, and there's not really anything that the Geo and Kuja can do. Look at that, so much damage going on to Kuja, and so there's no ganks that are going to actually be effective against Chaox and Elements down here in the bottom lane due to the fact that they have so much ward coverage and those cupcakes for for help. So
yeah, and Tristana's going to be attracted to them. They do attract Yordles, so
yes, Yordles love cupcakes. Yordle Snaptrap. Alright, so here we go. Big Fat GG. Just doing some standard harass over here. Just using that W. What?
Well, I was just looking at that combo between with the Sona and Caitlyn Qs. Just do so much damage. Poor Geo is just getting kind of destroyed.
Well, really? Okay.
Oops.
Good job, I
Sorry
guess.
about that. I apologize for that.
So yeah, Big Fat GG just destroyed Brand in the middle. I guess he just used his full combo. I'm not sure if he used flash or what, but yeah, that pulled it in. He showing why you don't give Big Fat GG Orianna.
Yeah, Big Fat GG's Orianna is very, very strong. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We talked a lot about how we were going to see a lot of early stuff going down in mid just because you've got GG on Orianna, and then Brand is a pretty strong to that. So counter to that, I guess. But
that's so funny. Orianna just basically baited him to come attack and then took off.
Yeah,
all of his
and
HP.
she was able to take up.
And she's gonna stay there and farm some more. Up top, there's going to be a little bit of getting going on to the Nasus. He's going to get caught with a fear by the Odd One. The Odd One tries to use his shield to block a slow, but smart enough, Nasus does not use it. It doesn't really matter. He's going to get feasted and ignited. Hotshot GG picking up that kill, and that's just going to help him be even stronger in that lane. So nice job by Hotshot there.
They're going to push that out. I'm guessing Moo will probably swing top to try to grab some of the extra.
Brand's going to be able to easily zone Big Fat GG here. GG has no mana to do anything, but he's just going to go easily get out of the lane, and he's not going to have any problem with that.
Yep.
Wow, looks like that Amumu is really low. He just barely picked up his blue. He's going to have to get out of the lane there. The top lane's taking quite a bit of damage as well. I'm pretty sure that Nasus will get back in time to, well, I don't know. There's actually another creep wave here. This might go down because Amumu's not able there to be there to save it. So this is really bad that he got ganked there. That was terrible timing on his part. Yeah, this tower is going to go down for sure. That's going to be the first tower. Already 2 kills ahead. Like I said, I think that Canada, having all of the champions they wanted, is going to be really bad for France.
Yeah, definitely. It does kind of surprise me that they did push that tower down so early. I think that Hotshot GG may have learned his lesson. Of course, Nasus is not Jax.
Flash used by Elements on the bottom lane, thinking he was going to die. And looks like he's going to get away just fine. No problem, no problem.
Oh, there's the, yeah, block that ultimate by Tarek. Block that on Tristana. So. And it looks like GG there is just kind of dominating this Brand. Every time he comes forward, he kind of pushes her. He kind of pushes Brand back. As far as CS goes for early game, We do have, let's see, Caitlyn versus Tristana. Caitlyn's ahead by about 23, so that's a huge advantage for that Caitlyn. For mid lane, we have Orianna versus Brand. Let's see, Brand is at 62, Orianna is at 71, so about a 10 creep difference there for Orianna. Top lane, we've got 59 versus 49, so about 10 for Cho'Gath as well. They're going to set up for this dragon. They should be able to get it easily because Nasus is top, and they have all 5 of them. Orianna, in the meantime, is keeping Brand back behind his turret, so he can't even go to interrupt. They don't have vision on it, and I don't even know if they're aware that it's being taken at this point.
Nom 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 nom. So Cho'Gath taking him a dragon, he's good to go. And Canada has a huge advantage against France at this point. I don't know if they can even come... I mean, it sounds like it's... Okay, it's only 2 kills but in a dragon, but I feel like they've got a really big positional advantage as well, due to the fact that they've got a lot of zone here. They have plenty of ward coverage, and Chaox and Elements just continue to zone out Geo. Just every little bit counts, and as Caitlyn starts to get ahead of that Tristana, here's where the problem is. Like I was talking about, Tristana has a very difficult mid game.
Is the game going down on mid? And
yes.
GG's gonna drop.
Oh, GG will drop. I don't think Alpha will die at all. That was a nice job by Joshi to come in there, or Jothy to come in there and pick that up.
Yep. And that was just GG getting a little too aggressive. Brand was kind of baiting him in with low health, and he jumped in to try to pick up that kill right as Amumu came in and ulted him right in the turret. So it was really no way he was going to be able to get out of that one alive. So, meanwhile, bottom lane, Caitlyn is just going to be able to push this tower right in. She does so much damage. They can't even stand up to her at all at this point. She's able to get some really good harass on. I don't think they're too worried about taking the turret, because as far as the laning phase go, they're destroying. So it's in their best interest to keep this laning phase going on as much as they possibly can. It'll allow Caitlyn to get more farmed, and it'll allow Tristana to get less farmed.
Yeah.
So it is in their best interest not to push the tower. And you'll see that while they'll put some damage on it, she's actually just working on harassing here, and she's not really working on pushing too hard.
Yeah, so Chaox picked up that Wriggle. She wants to push as much as possible because they have full control of the map at this point as far as the bottom lane is concerned. And so that Wriggles is going to allow her to easily farm, keep herself healed up without even having Elements use the heal. And so she can take a little bit of harass, and she'll just attack a few creeps and get back to full. And look at the tower. It is now down to half. And Ruru wants to come in here and help out. He's going to come all the way around. Oh, maybe not. He's just going to go for a advantage toss. I don't know if they saw him or not.
They do have a ward.
Yeah, they definitely saw. Yeah, there's a ward. So Remove's not gonna be able to get that camp. And here we go. A little bit of gank off the middle. Nope, not gonna happen. Big Fat GG dodges both the Q and the Pillar of Flame from Brand.
Yeah, we'll just kind of skate out of there. No problem. No problem.
He will not get Hadouken.
You do have Caitlyn down here, and like you're talking about, she's just farming. She'll probably put some damage on this turret now that she can. She goes. Vifedji's
going to have to be careful. He did take a little bit of Pillar Flame there. I think he's going to be fine. All he has to do is sit there and throw out his ball to kill the creep so that he doesn't push the lane. Oh, but Amumu wasn't going for the gank. He's going to have to be careful. Oh, okay, never mind. There's not going to be a flash in there. I was almost expecting Brian to just jump in there and go for it. Oh, and he misses the ultimate. Vifedji used his ultimate to try to catch Brand into the tower. It doesn't work. And the other one goes in as well. Decides to back off on that. So 2 ultimates used, not to any effect, however. And I think both teams are going to have to back off there a little bit low. Big Fat GG is going to get healed up by Element, so he should be good to go as well. And he's also got that Catalyst to protect her, so as soon as he levels up, he'll be able to get even more health and mana back and continue pushing this lane. Whereas Brand, though, he does have the blue buff, so he can stay in the lane and just continue throwing out spells from long range, and he'll be good to go also. So, I don't know. They're both at a pretty good position, I think, at this point.
So you did see Chaox get a lot of damage down there on that tower, and at this point they can take this tower whenever they want to. So it'll be interesting to see if Chaox actually just goes for the tower or if he's just going to keep farming. My suspicion is that he's going to try to keep that tower alive and that they're just going to keep farming. Because like I said, they're winning in the laning phase, so keeping it in the laning phase is
Oh, nice! They're going to go ahead and engage on this. This is a great ultimate from Caitlyn as well as Sona, taking out the Tristana very quickly. I think Tristana's going to have a very difficult early game. Which is just going to force her to be extremely, I don't know, she's not going to be very good in the mid game. Tristana has a very difficult mid game, again, like I said, without that early advantage. And so until very, very late game, I don't feel like France is going to have a very strong fight at all. They're going to have to push this very late to be effective. And by doing so. Okay, up top, another gate going down. Aldo took a ton of damage from that phase from Cho'Gath, but I think that Cho'Gath is definitely going to go, they're just going to kite him here with the slow from Scott. Oh no, but he gets caught! What was he doing? Aldo would have easily been able to get away there, but Hotshot is able to take him out, and he potentially could even get another kill here, and with the help of Big Bad GG, now Scar's going to be on the run, and if Hotshot's able to get this knock up, oh no, he forces the flash out. Wow, that's a great job by Hotshot GG, just showing how strong he is on that Cho'Gath. And unfortunately, Althor just made a huge mistake, coming back into that fight when he didn't need to. And,
no, he told you, and he got hit up by that rupture, which is really kind of what killed him there.
Oh, there we go. Big Fat GG gonna go in for the kill.
Nice.
Sky was trying to bait that out, and he does. But Big Fat GG gets the kill with the ignite, and GG does go down to Mumu, unfortunately for him. But that's a 1-for-1 trade in favor of France there because of the assist gold. But other than that, that was pretty good.
Oh, it looks like there's a lot of damage going down bottom on this Tristana. She takes a lot of crap there, but Caitlyn's just going to work on farm here. So they're not too worried. They have plenty of map control. Sona there is warding and just protecting Chaox, and he's able to just kind of free farm at this point. Yeah,
that's, again, the Tristana, she really has no chance of going head-to-head with Chaox at this point. She's only got a pickaxe and berserker greaves, whereas Chaox has already finished up not only his Regos, but as going for that BF sword, and potentially will have a finished item before too long at all. And looks like FGG will be going for that blue buff. He just pinged it, and I don't think anyone's around for the red. Here we go. Let's see, does Tristan want to get the red? Or is he just going to give it to Mumu? Yeah, I guess Mumu's just going to pick up the red. So
Mumu's just going to take it. Wow.
Tristana's like, you know what? I might die again, so I don't want to give that to Chaox. You just take it and hold on to it for me.
As far as farm goes, we've got Tristan is at 103 and Chaox is at 131. So that's a 30 creep difference in favor of Chaox on Caitlyn.
Yeah, that's almost 2 kills.
Really, really huge. Yeah.
As far as the math is concerned, that's almost 2 hero kills and an advantage. Every 17 CS approximately is equal to 1 champion
One
kill.
hero kill, yep. So even if you keep dying but you're getting really good farm, that's really all that matters in this game. If you can get really farmed, you can carry just as hard no matter how many deaths you've had.
Yes.
Looks like they've got 3 closing in on mid. We can probably see... Oh, yeah, when they want to, we'll probably see a Nocturne ult, and they'll go ahead and dive him at this tower. They definitely want to if they can catch some really damage on it. He's just kiting it backwards.
Misses Hadouken on the Hotshot. Doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Hotshot misses his rupture, but they're going to go ahead and take this tower down. Oh, Ness ultimate there, and he's going to go for the face. He flashes out. I don't know if Alor's going to get away from this. Oh, no, he pops his ultimate. Doesn't matter. He goes down to Hotshot GG anyways. And down bottom at the same time, there's an ultimate onto this Tristan. She barely gets away with like 50 HP. And here's a teleport coming in bottom. I think that Sky wants to come in behind and clean up on the auto one, but he's a little bit too late on that teleport. He's not going to get in range to catch him with a slow. Even if he did get in range, Autumn would have just popped his shield and gotten away, no problem. And this mid tower will go down. That's 2 mid towers down. And, oh man, this is looking really bad for France.
Walking away with this game. Yeah, they're really just shutting down. How are you doing as far as gold goes, team gold?
I haven't bought a Doran's. I'm at 1455.
Okay, so you're about 1,000.
Yes.
So, yeah, I have 0. So, I mean, obviously we don't have a tower, we haven't gotten a dragon, we've got nothing going for us.
Alrighty then. Nice creep wave up here for Big Fat GG. He's smiling in his... he's smiling right now. He's like, yes, more creep farm. Now that Run of Age is built up, he'll be going for a Merc Treads to defend from not only the slow from Nasus, but any kind of stuns that might land on... I mean, basically the whole team is slows and stuns, so that's a great choice on his part. And then he'll go for a Death Cap, I'm sure. On the other hand, Hotshot GG is going to be building up a Frozen Heart to prevent Tristana from having that massive amount of attack speed that she does come out with just naturally with her passive. And she's messed it up. She messed it up again on the little golem pull. Okay. Oh man, that is so crazy looking. I love it. You see whenever Sona does the passive?
The buff. That is really, really cool. It's really cool looking on Cho'Gath. There it is again.
That's so funny.
You did see Kuja run up top and ward Baron, which is very smart. Canada's definitely in a position where they can be taking Baron really anytime. They've got great map control. Oh,
here we go. This Mumu wants to stop them, but he's going to be in a bad spot. There's 4 of them there. He's going to ult all 3. That's a nice job. Kuja's going to go in for the stun, and I don't think that's going to matter because, boom, here comes 2 ultimates from Sona and also from Oh man, Big Fat GG's doing work. And Hotshot's just going to continue chasing them down. Althor goes down to the odd one. And Skyheart tries to run away, using his ultimate to keep him alive just for a little bit longer. Hotshot's going to run up and knock him up as if he gets a cooldown. But he's got to be careful. He is behind the tower. And Geo gets there just in time to scare them away, which saves Skyheart. And he gets away no problem. But not before they continue pushing this tower. They're going to have to be careful. They're kind of low. But oh my goodness.
From that Sona.
That damage.
Meanwhile, at bottom, we have Kaylin pushing that tower.
Oh my goodness.
So on top of it, they're just getting kind of walked all over at this point. Kaylin is going to pick up that tower. Her teammates did a great job of distracting up at the top turret. And now they're just going to pull back, take this blue buff, and go from there.
Yeah, so there's the blue buff. They did steal that like they wanted to, give it to Big Fat GOG once again. And down bottom tower does go down. So it doesn't matter if they weren't able to take that top tower, they take that blue. They got a kill out of it, and they took that bottom tower. So just the advantage continues to get larger and larger for Team Canada. 7 kills ahead, plus the Dragons. They've taken some buffs, and no towers down from France. So France has not been able to remove one tower. In fact, they haven't even done all that much damage at all. They've only done a tiny amount of damage to that middle tower. The other towers haven't even been touched yet.
Yeah. There, GG has back. So Kaylin's kind of caught. She's going to have to start pulling back at this point. They are closing down on her. I think that she knows. Yeah, Chaox definitely knows that they're coming. She has the ward there for protection. That's always a good point. If you're going to split push, that's a great idea. But make sure you're warded up so you don't get caught out of place. So really well played there by Chaox. He does have that protective ward, and he was able to pull back as soon as the team started coming.
Great. So here we go. Big Fat GG just continuing to farm. And I think that at this point, France is really just, oh man, they're in a really bad spot. They want to catch somebody in a bad position or something, but I feel like
they did catch Chaox.
Oh, wow.
Chaox did go down. Didn't respond fast enough as soon as the Nasus crossed that ward. She did start pulling back, but Tristana was able to jump forward into that Taric stun. They were actually able to get the jump stun combo. But meanwhile, Canada's going to try to sneak this Baron. Now, they do know they're doing it. So Amumu's going up there to try to stop him. Orianna did get caught.
Doesn't look good there. He does get ulti. He's going to take a lot of damage, but his shield actually blocks that entire ultimate. And there's the ulti stolen. No, it's not stolen. Never mind. It was almost stolen. And the other one actually runs away, jumps over the wall with a flash. A Hotshot GG might probably go down right here, but Orianna's going to be doing a lot of damage. He might actually pick up 2 extra kills. Yeah, there he is. He got a double kill. He might go for the triple. He gets the triple onto that Amumu. Now he's going to be going to the Skyheart. He wants to kill Nasus. Is he going to get a Quadra right here? I don't know if it's going to get it in time for the Quadra. Actually, Nasus is skating away. He is going to escape. Oh, and Elmas wants to get that kill, and Big Fat GG actually turns around and kills the Tristana. Not the Quadra, but it was, I don't know, it was kind of a Quadra, just didn't count as one. That was a very good fight for Canada, picking up that Baron buff and acing the team. They're going to go ahead and push down this inhibitor and potentially even bottom, because bottom's starting to stack up on minions as well.
Yeah, that was really, if France was going to have a chance to come back, it would have been that fight. They were 4v5, and they caught Orianna out of position, were able to get a lot of damage on her, and then the rest of Canada had taken a lot of damage from Baron.
Oh, man, he's already going to get cut. Althor gets pulled by the stun, and I don't think it just almost kills him. He's going to have to go heal that up. That was very close. Oh, but Hotshot GG going to come and go ahead and beast him up. Puts himself in a scary spot, but it doesn't matter. He's tanking enough. He can sit there in the middle of 4 guys.
Yeah, he's just tanking all of them. No problem, no problem.
Plus, Big Fat GG's got that huge shield. It does so much just defense for so much, and its cooldown is so low. Look at all the damage Geo takes. He's going to have to back out. There's nothing they can do. I mean, Orianna is just way too strong. They should not have left her open. That was a terrible, terrible mistake on their part. Letting them have all of their best champions. I mean, I knew it from the start. I said it is they're going to have to play extremely well to deal with this, and they weren't able to.
Yep. You know, this is the kind of game I was actually kind of expecting to see. You always hope that you have a closer game, but once I saw that the champions they were able to get, I really expected Canada to shut this one down, and they did. So they were able to pick up both of those inhibitors. Now they're gonna just play it safe. They have no need to end the game right now. It's almost guaranteed they're going to win. So they're just gonna pull back, steal buffs, go buy their final items, and then they'll all push together for the win.
I also have to mention that This has been a very action-packed game, and a lot has happened. It feels like it's late game, but it's only 23 minutes into the game. Like,
Yeah,
it's barely even going into mid game, and they've already pushed down 2 inhibitors. This game's pretty much over for them, and it's barely started. So
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
pretty wild.
before the changes, the surrender was at 25. I mean, this would have been
Yeah, like
before surrender was even possible, before the change. Obviously, they changed that to 20 minutes now, but still, just
so
really,
funny.
really quick game. Absolutely shut out France.
Yes. So after that first game, they decided to come back and just really show how strong they can be. I think that both teams have great players, and this has been some really great tournaments all around. I've been very excited. I don't think there's been one stale game this entire weekend.
Yeah, they've all been pretty fun. It's actually really been really cool. I've really enjoyed watching it. Definitely fun casting. So we do have, I was just thinking about who I could call as an MVP for this game, and I honestly can't pick one. All 3 lanes, as far as Canada's concerned, shut down their lane.
Yeah, I don't know
So,
that.
I can't call a real MVP or a real someone who's been carrying it the whole time.
All of them played at a very high level. They, again, like I said, they've all got their best champions, and they play them like they're their best
Really
champions.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Geo might be in some trouble here if he
There you
gets
go.
caught.
Hotshot just gonna sit there and step on that Tristana. She just got Goomba'd, and now the Amuma wants to come in and do some work. Doesn't matter. She's gonna go down. Soda ultimate. The other one picks up. Looks like almost 2 kills there, and Nasus flashes just to run away with his ultimate, not doing any work at all. That tower's gonna go down very quickly. To Chaox pounding it. And the only one up is Nasus. He's not going to be able to defend this. This is going to be GG. And a great match 2 for the series. So we will be going to a game number 3 to determine the winner of this set. I can almost bet we're going to see an Orianna ban next game.
Did we get double explode? We did!
Fancy, fancy. Gotta love it.
Well played there by Canada. I'm really excited. So that is 1 for 1 now, right? So now we're on to game 3.
Game number 3. And that's coming right up. So let me run and change my shorts since they're water all over them. And I'll be right back, and we'll jump into game number 3. So let me show you guys the stats.